Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the channel. If you're someone who's captivated by the eerie and enigmatic stories from ancient times, especially those involving prehistoric creatures, then you're definitely in the right place. Today, we're taking a plunge into the depths of ancient oceans, so terrifying that they'd make even the bravest souls hesitate. If you've ever experienced thalassophobia, the fear of deep open water, then imagine that fear multiplied in the prehistoric seas of Earth. We're about to journey back in time to a world where the oceans teemed with gigantic, monstrous creatures that make our modern day marine life look tame in comparison. So stick around, make sure you're subscribed, tap that like button, and drop a comment below to let us know what you think. Ready to dive in? Let's get started, if you dare. Picture this: oceans so vast and deep, with murky waters concealing colossal predators around every corner. During the Paleozoic and Mesozoic eras, Earth's seas were more than just mysterious. They were the stuff of pure nightmares. The layout of these ancient oceans was a far cry from the seas we know today, as enormous supercontinents like Pangaea dominated the land, and sea levels were much higher, submerging vast areas of land. These dark and treacherous waters were filled with life forms that were dangerous beyond imagination, creating an underwater world unlike anything modern humans have ever seen. The depth of these prehistoric seas was immense, often reaching levels that make even the Mariana Trench seem shallow by comparison. While today's oceans already intimidate many, the ancient seas of Earth would have sent chills down anyone's spine. They were murky, expansive, and teeming with fierce predators that lurked in every shadowy corner, waiting to strike. Our journey begins with one of the most formidable ocean predators of the Devonian period, Dunkleosteus. This massive armored fish could grow up to 30 feet in length, a terrifying sight in itself. But what made Dunkleosteus especially fearsome was its unique jaw structure. Instead of teeth, it had sharp, bony plates that functioned like shears, capable of slicing through the toughest of armor with a single lightning-fast bite. Imagine swimming in dark waters and coming face to face with this heavily armored creature, its powerful jaws snapping shut with a force that rivaled that of a T-Rex. Known as the apex predator of its era, Dunkleosteus had no natural enemies. In just milliseconds, its jaw could clamp down with enough pressure to crush any prey that dared cross its path. The mere thought of encountering this beast would make anyone think twice before venturing into its domain. From fish to fearsome arthropods, we then move on to the Eurypterids, or giant sea scorpions, which lived during the Silurian and Devonian periods. These scorpions were no small critters. Some reached over 8 feet in length, making them as long as a compact car. Imagine a scorpion of that size, but swimming in the water and heading straight for you. These giant arthropods were efficient hunters, with large pincers that could grab prey with ease. Though they typically preyed on fish and smaller invertebrates, the sight of one of these giants drifting toward you in the murky water would be a terrifying experience. Many scientists believe they had long, spiny tails, which they likely used for defense, further adding to their formidable appearance. Next, we have Liopleurodon, a Jurassic marine reptile known as one of the most formidable predators to have ever roamed the seas. Growing up to 33 feet in length, this creature was a powerful hunter with a massive bite and a seemingly insatiable appetite. Liopleurodon would stalk its prey using a highly developed sense of smell, making it an effective ambush predator. Imagine the terror of floating in the ocean, thinking you're alone, only to have this gigantic creature emerge from nowhere, jaws wide open. With its speed, strength, and ferocity, Liopleurodon was truly a creature to be feared in its ancient marine habitat. Of course, no discussion of prehistoric marine terror would be complete without mentioning Megalodon, the largest shark to ever exist. though it came much later than some of these other creatures, living around 23 million years ago. Megalodon was a ruler of the ocean in its own right. Growing up to 60 feet in length, this massive shark had a bite force unmatched by any shark alive today. Its primary diet consisted of large marine mammals, including whales, cementing its position as the apex predator of its time. Just imagine the sheer size and power of a megalodon. With teeth over 7 inches long, it could rip through flesh and bone with incredible ease. Picture a great white shark, but nearly 3 times larger, and you'll get a glimpse of just how terrifying Megalodon truly was. But it wasn't only fish and reptiles that dominated these seas. Some of the most nightmarish creatures were ancient cephalopods. Massive squid-like beings, such as Tussotothus, reached lengths of over 30 feet and were much more aggressive than modern squids. Imagine swimming in pitch-black water and suddenly feeling the grip of a powerful tentacle pulling you down. These cephalopods didn't just rely on size, they also possessed remarkable intelligence, making them even more menacing. Finally, we come to Mosasaurus, one of the most terrifying marine reptiles of the late Cretaceous period. Often described as a giant crocodile-like predator, Mosasaurus grew up to 50 feet in length and hunted anything it could catch, from large fish to other marine reptiles. With a muscular body, a long, powerful tail for swift movements, and razor-sharp teeth lining its massive jaws, Mosasaurus was a true beast of the ancient seas. Imagine being in open water with this predator prowling nearby. There would be no place to hide from this fast, agile hunter. But our journey into the depths doesn't end there. Imagine navigating a prehistoric ocean not only populated by colossal predators, but also by bizarre alien-like organisms with unimaginable adaptations. From razor-toothed eels to venomous, spine-covered fish, the seas were filled with species that defied modern understanding. These were animals that relied on camouflage, bioluminescence, and lethal speed, bringing the ultimate level of survival to the forefront. The sheer variety and strangeness of these ocean creatures would leave any observer in awe and probably terrified. These oceans remind us just how mysterious life on Earth has always been. As we look back, we get a glimpse into a world so vastly different from our own, it feels like stepping onto an entirely different planet. So, the next time you wade into the waves or snorkel in calm waters, remember that long before humanity existed, ancient creatures roamed these waters, battling for survival in ways we can scarcely imagine. Our oceans have always been, and always will be, an incredible reminder of life's resilience and unpredictability. Thanks for joining this deep sea adventure with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and let us know which creature you'd be most terrified to encounter if you found yourself in the prehistoric seas. Stay curious, and until next time, remember, the ocean's mysteries are closer than they appear.